Hi, Martin again for Let's Talk About Wood. Today's subject is about how to plane an end grain cutting board. This video is an add-on on the previous one I did 1 month ago on how to plane a regular board. Now it's going to be how to do hand grain cutting board. By the way, don't do that in a regular planer. It's a bad idea. And whatever you think you have a tip, a trick, or whatever to do it, it's not correct, okay? But do whatever you want. It's your planer. If there is a problem, you're going to break the head and maybe something else. Do whatever you want. I will never do it. Let's talk about how to plane that. You are able to do it with a router, and it's going to work. So the CNC is almost going to do the same thing, except with a smaller bit. So I'm going to show you right now in Carbide Create how to do it with the regular method of starting by the center, or if you want to go faster with the linear way, one side to the other. I really like that method.
Okay, so the first step, the first way I'm going to show you, it's exactly the same thing as my other video. Let's plane it smoothly. It's when you don't have a lot of stock to remove. So here's the job setup for my piece of work, and then I will create a square exactly almost the same size as the other one, except 1 centimeter bigger. Here it is. Let's center it. Perfect. Now toolpath, pocket, selection. I'm going to use the McFly. The current setup is perfect. It's not going to remove a lot of things, but it's going a little bit fast, but also very large. So the time spent is very good. I'm going to remove 1 millimeter and use a ramping. Ramping is in order to get the bit to go in smoothly instead of directly under it like a drill. So pocket, toolpath, perfect. I'm ready to go. It's going to be 18 minutes and the board will be removed 1 millimeter. Okay, now for the second technique, the one that is a lot faster, what we are going to do is to create a polyline. And before that, make sure that your spacing is at a little bit smaller than your bit that you want to use. I'm going to use a 1/4. It's a 6 point something millimeter. So I did my grid. I showed the grid at 6 millimeter maximum. So polyline, I start on the corner, next corner, let's go up. But when I come over here, I have to zoom because see, it's not going in the right place. Perfect. I click over there. Done. I do have the line right now. Perfect. Now I'm going to create the linear array, and it's going to be at 26 because 26 times I'm going to repeat this. 400x spacing to go up to the end, and that's it. Everything else, make sure that you have the gap over here. Okay, now it's done. I'm going to join all those lines. It's done. It's now only one line. And I'm going to do the node edit in order to remove what is not needed over there. So here, delete, delete, and delete. Perfect. Now I have the line from one end to the other. And on the toolpath, I'm selecting a contour. I'm going to use a 201 and make sure that the depth is at 5 millimeter. Perfect. Everything else is fine. Max depth 5 millimeter, and I'm going to use over here no offset. Let's check the ramping. Do OK. Let's watch the simulation, and plain board is plain. Perfect. Let's save the toolpath, save the file, and let's go with the machine and look at it doing the work. Here is an example of looking at the machine working, and I'm removing it like the linear array, but I'm not removing a lot of stuff, so that's why I'm going a lot faster than other times. Now you can see I'm removing 5 millimeter at a time. I had to, this board was a test and the result was not good. So I'm removing 1/4 of an inch, so 5 millimeter. I'm going a little bit slow here. As you can see, it's doing a great job. For this part, I'm starting from the center. Anyhow, I'm not with the McFly, I'm with the 1/4 of an inch. It's just showing you that it's doing the work, by the way. It's just attacking the wood in a different manner. And this time I'm removing a lot. You can see that with a board that looking like that, it's a very good use of it. And my friend Bernard is showing me the thumbs up.
So, what's your way of planing a board like this, an end grain cutting board? Please write it down in the comments. And if you want to follow my video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and you can even become a member if you want to have some small privilege. Here it is, all done. The customer is satisfied. So I hope you appreciate it. Thank you.